So a young lady, Takesha Clemens, was in a Waffle House in Alabama. Apparently she asked for some plastic silverware. They were going to charge her 50 cents extra. And it escalated to the police being called. And 2 white police officers, this girl's with a tank top on. They get to wrestling. Her tank top goes down. Here's what I'll say. And a lot of them made like, oh, she was drunk and she was belligerent and she should have just did this. There are ways that society should treat its women, and there are ways that they should not. I cannot imagine society feeling the same way if there were a little blonde girl, or a little brunette girl, or a little red-haired girl. I think you could have the same actions and have society look at them totally different ways. I've watched little girls get slammed at parties in Texas, at schools in South Carolina. Women of color come up missing at traffic stops. And I think it happens because people think it's okay. They don't think anybody's looking out for them. You could never do what it is that is being done to them to any other group of people. You just wouldn't accept it. I don't care what that woman was doing. She's not an animal. This is not National Geographic. You don't expose some woman's breast. That's embarrassing. Up until a little while ago, they should be able to run their hands through a black woman's hair just because they look strange to them. I think society has an obligation, and I know that policemen do a rough job, and I know that people get in all kinds of situations, but there are too many times when I see too many circumstances where women are treated like animals. If Me Too is about empowering women, and there are movements afoot to make women, make sure that they're treated equally and equitably, there should also be elements of those movements that make sure that women aren't treated the way some of these sisters are being treated. Somebody cares about them. Something happens, people respond. I think they do it because they think nobody cares, and that's absolutely not true. Whatever that woman did, whatever she said, however she acted, she didn't deserve to be dragged on the floor with her clothes off. She didn't deserve to be disrobed. And the society can't tell me it accepts that and fights for the empowerment of women. You can't tell me how vested we are to make sure that women know their value when you watch a young girl with her blouse torn off thrown across the floor by 2 men. If we can accept that, and nobody's making noise about that, then the movement that we have to see women elevated was diminished a little bit. And it is every time nobody says anything. No woman deserves to be treated like I've watched these people be treated. If it's Me Too, it's them too. That's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.